Welcome to our Euros predictions, where it'll be me versus.
This is me, predicting the results of every game in the group stage. The loser has to face one of the punishments offered in the comments.
Let's get into it. In the last 12 years, the only host team in a Euro or a World Cup to lose their opening game has been Qatar. Germany's taken this 2-0. Plus, Scotland's been pretty fraudulent. They only have one win in the last year against an actual Euros team, and that was super fraudulent against Georgia.
Germany definitely has a better lineup than Scotland. Also, they're playing at home. However, I don't think they will be able to keep a clean sheet. 3-1 is my prediction for this game.
Hungary versus Switzerland. And this will be the key match to decide who goes through in second place in this group. And with Hungary's great form recently and Switzerland's aging front line, we're going to take Hungary 2-1.
Hungary has a great mix of young players with great potential, led by Soboslai, and experienced players, led by their defenseman Orban or Gulucci between the posts. Switzerland also has some experienced players, led by Xhaka and Zomer if he starts in goal. They also have a group of players in their late 20s, led by Akanji and Gregory Kobel if he starts in goal. I believe it is going to be a decisive game for second place in this group, so both teams wouldn't want to lose, and I think none of them would. A tight 1-1 draw in this game.
Hungary took 4 of 6 points against Germany in the Nations League qualifiers. But with Germany at home, we're going to take Germany 3-1.
There have been 6 official games between Germany and Hungary. Germany's only win came in 1954. Hungary won 3 times in 1912, 1954, and their last game up to this date in 2022. There have also been 2 draws. Just like in Euro 2020, Germany is going to play at home. That time the game finished 2-2. This time I predict it to be a 1-1 draw. Their previous official game was at Euro 96 Championship when Scotland beat Switzerland 1-0. But I believe that Switzerland has a better lineup than Scotland with a much more big tournaments experience. Coming off an intense game with Hungary, which I predicted to be a draw, Switzerland will be ultimately focused to get a win in this game that will help them secure a playoff spot. And I think they'll get it. 2-0 win for Switzerland.
I could see like a very tight, boring game where Switzerland come out on top thanks to an Akanji goal 1-0. On the third matchup, we've got Switzerland versus Germany. Switzerland tends to play a lot of these elite teams pretty well, like how they played Brazil in the last World Cup or in the World Cup before, or how they played France in the last Euros. So we're going to go with a tight 1-1 draw between Germany and Switzerland.
Switzerland has played very well against big teams in the recent years, especially at the big tournaments. However, I don't think Switzerland will be able to pull through Germany at this tournament. It will be an unfortunate loss for Switzerland and a big victory for Germany to secure the first place in this group 2-1.
Between Hungary and Scotland, we're going to assume Hungary's class wins out here as they win 2-1 in a nervy game.
This is going to be a first ever official game between these teams. And if Hungary wants to advance to playoffs, they have to win. They have enough quality and attacking talent to do this. I expect a 2-1 win for Hungary.
Germany finishing top of a group with 7 points. Hungary coming in second with 6. Switzerland with 4 and going through as one of the 4 third place teams. And Scotland going home with 0.
I have very similar final standings. Germany is first with 7 points, Hungary is second with 5 points, Switzerland is third and goes through with 4 points, and Scotland goes home with 0 points.